Shana Tova. Let me hear every voice. Shana Tova.
Shana Tova.
Shana Tova. And good Yontif. As you're coming in, there are plenty of seats in the sides, in the front here. So please come right to the front. No need to sit in the back if you're coming in. I'd like to introduce anyone who's not met him. This is our new artist in residence, Spike. Spike is here from New York. He's doing amazing things. Please make sure you come to our Kehillah service on October 25th. But please let him hear what Temple Israel sounds like as he leads us in this Hinei Matov, how beautiful it is to be together.
Shana Tova, everyone. So we're going to learn a new thing so we can all start from the same place. Do me a favor, sit up straight, feet on the ground, deep breath in, slowly out. And now sing back to me what I sing, just twice as loud. How good it is to be. Now, because we've been doing back and forth, the word is together. We're going to sing together. Together. It sounds like this. Together. Can we try that together? Together. Nice. And we'll try it again. How good it is to be together. Beautiful. Me first, then you. Hinei Matov. Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad. This part we're actually going to do together. So try it with me once you think you got it. Hinei Matov Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad. Hinei Matov Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad. Sing to me. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Hinei Matov Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad. 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 How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Just your voices. Hinei
Matov Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad. Hinei Matov Umanayim. Shevet Achim. Gam Yachad.
When Moses received the commandments on Sinai, he brought them down. He had one piece of stone. How did the children of Israel pray in the desert? They didn't have books. They didn't have prayer books. Their hands were empty. Today, we've moved so far into the future. You don't have a prayer book in your hand, but all of the prayers are on the screen. Join me responsively. We fast on Yom Kippur to concentrate on our prayers. We fast so that we do not forget that there is work to be done for peace in the world. We fast so that one day, with loud voices full of joy, we can celebrate our rebirth and freedom. Please rise for the call to worship.
And continue responsibly. As we enter this holy space today, we are thankful for a gift from God. Whether on purpose or by accident, this year we have all made mistakes. Yom Kippur is a time to look back at our mistakes and learn from them. As the night gives way to day, a morning picture is painted across our sky. The sun comes up as the morning uncurls, a wonder we can see and still wonder why. God makes the sun shine and stars glow. You renew the cycle of creation day by day, giving light to our minds and our eyes, time after time with the dawn of each new day. Each thing that God creates, God renews each day with love and care. Through God's light, we understand the plan and wonder of this world which we all share. Baruch atah Adonai, Yotzer HaMe'orot. Blessed are you, O God, creator of light. God's love stretches from top to bottom. It stretches and grows and melds the beginning and end. God's love teaches with stories and laws and rules and prayers. It teaches us best how to live. In love we listen, we too can stretch, we too can reach, and we too can teach, as we see in your hand. Wrap us up in your peace like a great big talit. Hold us close with this prayer and your love. Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Blessed are you, O God, who chooses your people Israel with love.
Baruch atah Adonai, habocher be'amo Yisrael be'ahava. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto, Leolam Vaed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. As you're seated, we continue with Ve'ahavta. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavecha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha. Ve'hayu ha'devarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom al levavecha ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך, ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת.
We continue on page... Oh. Wait a minute. There are no pages. This is... there's only Meg Bennett back there making the words appear like magic. It's pretty incredible. And I'm an old fogey, but even I think this is pretty cool, actually. So let's continue. During our holiest days of our year, we renew our promise to stand up for what is right. We will not stand with our feet frozen to the ground and our arms limp by our sides. We will not hide, we will not walk away. When people are mean, we will stop them. When someone is cold, we will find them shelter. When there are hopes, we will support them. We renew our promise this day to bring all people into our song of freedom.
מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא תהילות אוסף אלה, שירה חדשה, שיבחו גאולים לשמך, השפת הים יחד כולם הודו והמליכו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד.
Thank you, God, for our messy, crazy, and wonderful families. They're talking about my family, by the way, just so you know. Your family too? Oh, okay. Thank you for allowing us to make deep and supportive connections with other people. When we look around this room, we see that families are made in many ways, and we thank you for the diversity that exists in our extended congregational family. Please rise for the tefillah and avot.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avotenu ve'imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Ha'el, Hagadol, Hagibor, V'Hanora. Gomer chasadim tovim vekoneh hakol vezocher chasdei avot לבני בניהם למען שמו באהבה.
You are holy God. We want to be like you. You help people in trouble. We want to help people in trouble. You taught the Jews who came before us how to live good lives. We want to live good lives.
Magen Baruch atah Adonai Magen Abraham Vezrat Sarah. Amen.
Eternal God, we find your power in all creation. The strength to conquer a difficult world. The strength to admit our faults and to ask for forgiveness. Baruch atah Adonai Mechaye HaKol. Blessed are you, O God, who grants life and strength to all your people, Israel. Please be seated. The Unatana Tokef prayer reminds us that God cares about what we do and the people we are trying to become. God sees us when we do our best and when we fall short. Teshuvah is turning back to God, turning back to what
announce the sacred power of this day. It is the day of judgment. God, you are our judge, our counsel, and our witness. You write and you seal, you record and recount. You remember deeds we have long forgotten. You open the book of our days, and what is written there declares itself, for it bears the signature of every human being. On Rosh Hashanah it is written. On Yom Kippur it is sealed.
Try with me. Ya la 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 la. Almost the same thing. La 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 la. Transliteration at the bottom if you want with me. Berosh Hashanah yikatevun, o yikatevun, uvyom som kippur yechatemun, yechatemun. One last time. Berosh Hashanah yikatevun, oy v'yom tzom kippur, v'yom tzom kippur, yechatemun, yechatemun.
On Rosh Hashanah we reflect. On Yom Kippur we consider who shall live for the sake of others, who shall leave behind a heritage of life. Who shall live in fear of the world, who shall go forth with hope and life. Who shall be restless and filled with fear, who shall rest at the end of the day. Who shall be poor, even with many possessions? Who shall be rich, satisfied with what they have?
Uteshuva, utfila, utzedaka, mavirin, et roach zera.
Please rise for the Kedusha. There is holiness when we strive to be true to the best we know. There is holiness when we promote family harmony. There is holiness when we are willing to be laughed at for what we believe in.
It's a new melody to lift us up in this moment of holiness. And our tradition is to raise up on the balls of our feet when we sing the word Kadosh so that we can be closer to the angels who are watching over us. So as we learn this melody together, we'll put the two together, our feet raising up on our feet and our voices as well. The melody goes like this. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvaot. Try that with me. Kadosh, 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 Adonai The whole world is filled with your glory. The whole world is filled with your glory. Try that. The whole world is filled with your glory. The whole world is filled with your glory. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Tzvaot. The whole world is filled with your glory. The whole world is filled with your glory. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Adonai Tzvaot. The whole world is filled with your glory. The whole world is filled with your glory.
Kadosh, Kadosh,
Adonai le'olam, Elohai v'Zion ledor vador. Adonai le'olam, Elohai v'Zion ledor vador. Kadosh, 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 Adonai Tzvaot.
We understand that we are not perfect and we have made mistakes over the past year. Forgive us, God, for our wrongdoings. Let us begin again as we think about the things that we have done and how we can improve ourselves in the coming year. Together, our God, God of our mothers and fathers, please be seated. Oh God, we betray you and we betray ourselves when we abuse our health and boast of our success and status. Give in to peer pressure and hate others without cause. Ignore the needs of family and friends. Jeer at others different from ourselves. Openly criticize others. Prevent others from showing their own strengths. Quietly listen to prejudiced statements and refuse to be generous. Wait too long to restore relationships. Excuse ourselves for hurting others by saying it's their fault. Yield to cynicism and disbelief. And zip past ideas worthy of deeper consideration.
Ay, 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 ay. You try that. Ay, 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 ay. Repeat after me. Ashamnu, Bagadnu, Gazalnu, Dibarnu Dofi, Hevinu, Hevinu, Vehirshanu, Vehirshanu, Zadnu, Oy Chamasnu, Tafalnu Sheker, Tafalnu. Ay, 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 ay. Yatsnura, Yatsnura, Kizavnu, Kizav, Latsnu, Maradnu, Niatsnu, Saranu, Avinu, Pashanu, Tsaranu, Kishinu Oref, ay, 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 Rashanu, Shichatnu, Tiavnu, Tainu, Titanu, ay, 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 ay,
Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, for the sin we have committed against you, together, for speaking when we should have been silent, for remaining silent when we should have spoken out, for listening to things we were not supposed to, for not hearing when we should have listened, for being gloomy when we should have been happy, for laughing when we should have cried, for making fun of others because everyone else does, or failing to honor our parents, for thinking only of ourselves, for being made what our friends will think of us than what God will think of us. Be'al kulam Elohai slichot, together, for all these, O God of mercy, forgive us, pardon us, grant us atonement.
Ve'al kulam Eloah selichot, selach lanu mechalanu, kapelanu. Ve'al kulam Eloah selichot, selach lanu mechalanu, selach lanu mechalanu, kapelanu. We pray silently.
Yom Kippur is a time for change. We usually think of inner change, but have you ever met someone who has the amazing ability to change everything for the better? Well, at Temple Israel, we are very lucky that one of those very rare people is our president. And to give you an idea of how much she changes everything, in the 80, well, not quite 80 years that we have been in existence, no president has ever delivered a presidential address to the family service. But when we heard what she had done, how she transformed the whole idea of a presidential address, we decided that you had to hear it too. And so it is with a great deal of love and admiration that we call upon our president, our change agent, Hillary King.
And I have to follow that. On any given day, you can find me sitting in our conference room for a meeting. It's great to meet and chat with the clergy, the executive committee, and the staff. Who wouldn't love exchanging brilliant ideas with these inspired leaders? Well, as long as my brilliant ideas prevail, of course. But there's another reason I look forward to those meetings, and it has nothing to do with the people in the room. It is because of what goes on right outside the door. At some point when we're in there, I know I'll hear the faint sound of voices, high-pitched, happy, busy. As they grow louder, I know through the window pane of the door that I will soon see the children to whom these joyful, energetic voices belong. I'll see their little bodies running by, arms swinging, legs hurrying. I'll hear shrieks of delight and gentle hushes from teachers who think we're doing something really important behind closed doors. And then the voices fade away again and they disappear down the hall. It is a momentary glimpse into a world that reminds me once again of the sheer breadth and reach of our Temple Israel community, and it never gets old. As you can see, we're under construction. In fact, they recently poured the foundation to an addition to our early childhood center. Whether or not you have children or grandchildren in the school, let me assure you that this meaningful project in this new foundation will represent more than just a few classrooms. The preschoolers who will learn here are the foundation of our community and the foundation of our Jewish faith. They are the children of those who started their own Jewish lives here. They're the future parents of the next generation who will carry on our legacy. There is simply nowhere else like Temple Israel, where kids from nursery school through high school and beyond are offered such support, inspiration, love, and warmth. A place where they learn our Jewish values, where they learn to cherish tradition, think creatively about what's ahead, where they lean on each other and offer and discover in a safe, loving environment who they want to be, where they feel at home when they're away from home. Temple Israel is not just a place to attend services. It is a sacred space that nurtures us throughout our entire lives. I see this every single day from that little window. I see where it all begins. And today, as we usher in the new year with new beginnings, I'd like you to see it too.
Temple Israel. I love it here. Temple is a place where I grow up.
Judaism will succeed when we make it fun.
How would you describe the magic of Temple Israel to a stranger?
Undescribable.
Temple has definitely been like a safe space for me, somewhere I'm totally comfortable to be myself.
There's just like an atmosphere of togetherness here.
We all play together. This is my place.
There's a place for everybody at Temple.
We know here at Temple Israel what it means to invest in our future, our preschool, our kids, our youth programs. This is a central part of who they are as human beings, and who they discover they are when they're here at Temple Israel is who they'll be their whole lives.
I learned that styrofoam and plastic is not good for the earth. Physics. I know what they are.
I actually went to preschool here.
One of my best friends I met in kindergarten.
And then I started going to Hebrew school, study for my bar mitzvah.
I've had a death in the family when I've needed a mentor to talk to, and I come talk to my rabbis.
Our youngest members, our early childhood students, are great thinkers. They're great students, excellent human beings, people who will change the world.
And Temple gives our teens a place to feel safe, to feel loved, to feel secure, to be excited about what it means to be Jewish and part of a greater whole.
I love being Jewish. I'm Jewish because my grandma's Jewish. The Torah is really, really, really old. Rabbi Laws is really old. Ani ohavet atah.
What does that mean?
I love you.
Our job is to create people who love being Jewish, who understand what it means to be Jewish, and in their own lives are capable of living a meaningful Jewish life and transmitting that from generation to generation, the Dor Vador.
I've been blessed here. I received my little Torah, and then years later, my children have their little Torah. And so I walk these halls, and I have my past and my memories, but these halls also hold my future.
What's that noise? Something beeping.
Our investment in our children and our youth and our teens, this is what it's all about.
We are giving them the framework through which they can build a beautiful future.
It's really cool to see that we're growing.
The new school addition is going to open up so many new doors for future generations at Temple.
We're giving resources that will grow with our children.
Anyone who would not send their children to our ECC is a little meshuggah.
We are worth the drive.
The future is secure, and Temple Israel has an important role to play.
I pray that our ECC will continue to grow and that we will be the future of Judaism.
We are excited about what's to come, about who's to come, about what our community will look like in 5, 10, 15, 20 years.
At Temple Israel, we are creating the foundation for the next generation. This is our strength. This will be our legacy.
The future has already begun. May we continue to grow, learn, and prosper in the new year. Shana Tova.
Please rise.
Gonna say, no, just sing it. Just say it, please. Please join us in the Avinu Malkeinu. Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Vaneinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Choneinu Vaneinu, Ki ein Vanu Masi. Aseh Manu, Aseh Manu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh Manu, Tzedaka v'chesed v'hoshienu, Aseh, Aseh Manu, Tzedaka v'chesed, Aseh
as you're seated, I'd like to invite the participants in our Torah service to come forward. Nathaniel Bloom will be introducing the Torah service to us.
One event stands out above all others in the memory of our people.
When God revealed the Torah, no bird chirped, no fowl beat its wings, no ox bellowed.
The angels did not sing, the sea did not stir, not a creature uttered a sound.
The world was silent and still, and the divine voice spoke.
I am Adonai, your God. Yours is earth, O God, in all its fullness, the world and all who dwell there. For you have laid its foundations in the sea and established it upon the currents. Who may ascend the mountain of Adonai? Who may stand in God's holy place? Those with clean hands and pure hearts, who never speak with malice, who never swear deceitfully. They shall receive blessings from Adonai, justice from God their helper. Such are people who turn to you, who seek your presence, O God of Jacob.
Please rise.
שאו שערים ראשיכם והינשאו פתחי עולם ויבוא מלך הכבוד סלע.
Beit Yaakov lechu benelcha be'or Adonai. O house of Jacob, come, let us walk by the light of our God, as together we sing the watchword of our faith.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Gadol Shemo.
Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Sweet as honey, sweet as honey, sweet as honey on our tongue. Baruch atah, Baruch atah, Adonai.
Schiffer will be chanting our Torah blessings, And then Jordan, Jerome, Jacob Mills, and Ella Freed will be reading Torah for us.
Baruch et Adonai Hamvorach. Baruch Adonai Hamvorach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim. V'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai noten ha'Torah.
Amen. Atam nitzavim hayom kulehem lifnei Adonai Elohehem Rashehem Shivtehem Ziknehem Rishot Torehem Kol Ish Yisrael Tapehem Neshehem V'gereha Asher bekerev mahaneha mehotev eitzeha ad shoev memeha la'ovreha bivrit Adonai Eloheha uva'ato Asher Adonai Eloheha koreti meha hayom lema'an hakimoteha Hayom lo le'am Vehu yiheleha le'elohim Ka'asher diber lach V'ha'asher nishba la'avoteha La'avraham li'tzak u'Yaakov V'lo itehem levadehem Anohi koreit et habarit it hazot va'ala hazot ki asher yashno po imanu omeid hayom lifnei Adonai Eloheinu va'et asher einenu po imanu hayom.
Ki hamitzvah hazot asher anochi mitzavecha hayom lo nifleti mimcha velo rechoka hi lo vashamayim hi lemor mi ya'ale lanu hashamayma vayikachecha lanu ve'ashmi'enu ota vana'asena Velo me'ever le'yam hi lemor mi ya'avor lanu el ever hayam vayikachecha lanu vayashmi'enu ota vana'asena.
Ki karov elecha hadvar me'od Beficha uvilvavecha la'asot Re'e natati lefanecha hayom Et hachayim ve'et hatov Ve'et hamavet ve'et hara Asher anochi mitzavecha hayom le'ahava Et Adonai Elohecha lalechet bidracha v'lishmor mitzvotav v'hukotav u'mishpatav v'chayita v'ravita u'verachecha Adonai Elohecha ba'aretz asher ata v'ashama l'rishta.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu torat emet v'chayei olam nata betochenu Baruch atah Adonai noten haTorah.
Amen. Oh, magnify the Lord with me and let us exalt God's name together as we rise to return the Torah to the ark.
pray.
וזאת התורה אשר שם משה לפני בני ישראל על פי אדוני ביד משה. המחזיקים בה ותומך מאושר רפאה ערי נועם וכל נתיבותיה שלום.
We thank all of our Torah service participants for helping us with the holiday Torah service, beautifully chanted and beautifully led. And now I'd like to share with you a story. Once upon a time, there was a princess who ruled her land thinking only of herself and her personal happiness. When there was a problem with her people, she ignored them, saying, "It's not my problem." She was a little self-absorbed. Once, when her royal officials explained that there was a famine in the land and that people were starving, her response was selfish. "That's ridiculous," she said. "I have plenty of food. If people are hungry and can't feed their children, I'm sorry. But my pantry is full. So, it's not my problem." Every issue that was presented to the princess was met with the same response. "It's not my problem." And before long, everyone in the land was acting just like her. People stopped helping each other altogether. But one day, a fisherman came to the palace and asked to speak to the princess. He invited her to take a ride on his beautiful new fishing boat. Seeing how magnificent the vessel was, she agreed and brought all of her closest advisors with her. The boat, the food, the entertainment, all of it was wonderful. The princess was in her element, nothing to worry about. Until, on the horizon, dark clouds began to form, a storm was brewing, and at that very moment, the fisherman announced that he was going to drop anchor. The princess looked worried, but the fisherman explained, "I stopped the boat here for a reason. I brought a special drill to show to your majesty." And with that, he started drilling a large hole in the center of the boat's hull. "What are you doing?" shrieked the princess. "I'm drilling a hole in the bottom of my boat," answered the fisherman calmly. "But fisherman, if you drill a hole in the bottom of a boat, water will rush in, the boat will sink, and we'll all drown. Please stop. I beg you, I command you." "It's my drill and my boat." "But I don't want the boat to sink. I don't want to drown." "Well, I'm sorry, but that's not my problem." And then it happened, something that changed everything. The princess argued. "What do you mean it's not your problem? Anyone can see that if I have a problem, you have a problem, and if you have a problem, I have a problem. If everyone has a problem, then everyone has a problem because we're all in the same boat today." Wait. If anyone has a problem, then everyone has a problem, because we're all in the same boat. Yes, exactly, said the fisherman. Now we can go home. Never again in her land did anyone turn their back on someone else who was struggling. Instead, everyone started showing kindness to others. And when anyone came to the princess for help, she would say, if I have a problem, you have a problem. And if you have a problem, I have a problem. If anyone here has a problem, then everyone has a problem, because we're all in the same boat. Indeed, we are all today in the same boat, the same sanctuary. But this is our boat. And speaking of boats, I want to share with you now the story of another different seagoing vessel. It's this one, the Militia II. This is the emissions-free boat that teen climate activist Greta Thunberg recently sailed across the ocean to speak on behalf of your generation to the United Nations Climate Action Summit in New York. Her message is clear. Climate change is real, and we need to do something to change the course of our planet. Last year, Greta began striking by skipping school every Friday to protest her government refusing to act on climate change. And in doing so, she inspired kids around the world to do the same thing. Now she's bringing her message to all of us. As she stepped off that boat in New York City, her words spoke volumes. She said, the climate ecological crisis is a global crisis and the biggest that humanity has ever faced. And if we don't manage to work together to cooperate, then we will fail. In other words, this is our problem, and we are all in the same boat. Now, Jewishly speaking, we are obligated to show our concern and act on behalf of the environment. At Rosh Hashanah, we celebrated the birthday of the world, and today at Yom Kippur, we accept the responsibility to make sure it continues to survive. If we need to address climate change, it's going to require us to learn to live in sync with the earth so that we don't compromise an ecological future for those people who come after us. And the Torah teaches us that it is our responsibility to protect the environment so that a diverse number of species, including human beings, can survive. We, human beings, according to the Torah, were put into the Garden of Eden to till it and to tend it. God wants us to be caretakers of this precious planet that we have been given. Now, earlier in our service, in the Ashamnu prayer, we beat our chests and said an alphabet of poor choices that some of us made in this past year. For me, not being engaged enough in the fight to reverse climate change deserves its own list. So here is my environmental Ashamnu. For using plastic disposable water bottles instead of refilling my own reusable one. For not recycling or returning enough soda cans, which creates dangerous landfills. For driving to Dairy Queen or Starbucks when I could have ridden my bike or walked. For not exploring more eco-friendly alternatives to meat products. For using too much water in the shower and wasting non-renewable energy. And one of the most wonderful things about Yom Kippur is that we come here to confess things that we haven't necessarily done ourselves. The whole point of Yom Kippur is to confess things that all of us have done potentially so that we can change and address them as a people. We are all in the same boat, living on the same planet, and what matters to one of us matters to all of us. So, what can you do in the coming year to make a difference to fight to protect our planet? Perhaps this new year you'll join our newly formed Green Team at Temple Israel, helping us find ways to make our congregation live up to Jewish values. Or you might join the Jewish Climate Action Network to find out what people around the country are doing. In our personal lives, we could take a moment to listen to Greta Thunberg and find creative ways to teach other people to make changes. Or more simply and more practically in your lives, try this. Maybe use plastic bags more than once. Drink from reusable water bottles. Turn off the lights when you leave a room. Any of those small actions could have an ocean-sized impact. Some of you need to hear that, I guess. The story of the princess that I told earlier is based on the teachings of a rabbi, Rabbi Shimon bar Yochai, one of the earliest sages of our tradition. He tells us that we have to live according to these words, Kol Yisrael aravim ze lezeh. All of us are responsible for one another. We're all in the same boat, the same school, the same places of work, the same family, same friend groups, same community. And if this is the case, then the most important thing to remember is that we can work together to heal our world. So think beyond your own ego, be kind, be good, be fair, welcome another person's ideas or thoughts, learn from other people, because this is how we will pass our planet to the next generation. So as we leave the synagogue at this high holiday season, let us consider our own lives and pledge to be the best people we can be on Yom Kippur and every day. Perhaps, like teen environmental activist Greta Thunberg, you may decide to tackle the most existential crisis facing us all. That goes beyond walking the walk. She is sailing the sailboat, and we are all in the same boat with her. Shana Tova.
Cannot drive out the darkness. Only light can drive the darkness away. Hate cannot drive out the hatred. Only love can bring the dawning of the day. There's a time when peace will be upon us. Which our prophets await, but the time to embrace one another is here and today. Here and today. We can't turn our backs on the work that lies before us, though we may live to see fulfillment day. We can't wait for someone else to write the chorus. Only we can say the words we're meant to say. There's a time when peace will be upon us, the time for which our prophets await. But the time to embrace one another is here and today. Here and today. The blackest night is pierced by a single candle. The silence is erased by just one voice. So in this time of ignorance and anger, let us come together and rejoice.
Okay, who loves having Spike as a member of Temple Israel here in our Bima? This is unbelievable. And our musicians. I have to say, Meg out there, Meg Bennett, who created and put on this with her husband, this amazing PowerPoint prayer book, which is just, it really lifted up my prayer. I don't know about yours, but it really helped me to lift my prayers. And we're going to do thank yous later, but I do want to mention that this is the point of the service where we usually invite all the children, 11 years and younger, to come forward for candy. Nebuch, it's Yom Kippur. So here's what we're going to do. We're all going to take a sweet wish for the new year. Come on, take it. You got to put it in your hand. Here we go. We're not going to eat it. We're actually going to take it, and we're going to take that sweet wish for a new year, and we're going to put it right in our hearts as we rise for the adoration.
Let us adore the ever-living God and render praise unto God, who spread out the heavens and established the earth, whose glory is revealed in the heavens above, and whose greatness is manifest throughout the world. Adonai is a God, there is none else, there is none else. V'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim bifnei melech malchei hamlachim HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
We remain standing as we all turn now to the task of memory as we recall those who've come before us. There are stars up above, so far away we only see their light long, long after the star itself is gone. So it is with people that we loved. Their memories keep shining ever brightly, though their time with us is done. But the stars that light up the darkest nights, these are the lights that guide us as we live our days. These are the ways we remember. We join together in the words of Kaddish. Yid Gadal v'Yid Kadash Shemei Rabbah Ve'alma Divra Chirutei V'Amlich Malchutei V'Chayechon U'Vyomechon U'Chayei D'Chol Beit Yisrael V'Agala U'Vizman Kariv V'Yimru Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Le'olam Omeo Maya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yipa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei kudsha b'richu la'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran b'alma v'yimru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'yimru amen. Osei shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the source of peace send peace to all who mourn and comfort to all who are bereaved among us. Amen.
Try this. Oh, guide my steps.
Oh, guide my steps.
Through what comes next.
To what comes next.
Lead me in peace.
Lead me in peace.
Protect my heart.
Protect my heart.
Any harm.
From any harm.
That I may face along the way. Send me an angel to lift me off the pavement. Bless these hands to be true. And lift me up along the way so I don't stumble and I don't stray. And bring me safe back home to you. כי מלאכיו יצווה לשמורך בכל דרכיך, כי מלאכיו יצווה לשמורך בכל דרכיך.
We've invited our shofar blower, Josh Ballin, to come forward now as we go to our final slide of the day, and we listen at the end of our holiday to this magnificent sound.
Tekiah Gedolah.
Gemar Chatima Tova, may all of us be inscribed in the book of life. Shana Tova.